Hi, I'm Brian McCaddy, the Ward 1 City Councillor. We're here today at the corner of Kent and Aberdeen to talk about the participatory budgeting process here for Ward 1. The way to spend money on projects, capital projects throughout Ward 1. We've got $1.5 million to spend each and every year. We're doing it through a really neat process where we ask citizens to propose projects, and then we actually post those projects and have people vote on them as to which ones they'd like to see come forward as projects. So today we're talking about an example of one of those projects, the Kent and Aberdeen Pedestrian Crossing Light. And we're here today with Madeline Verhofsick. Madeline is a neighborhood a person here in the neighborhood who was very instrumental in getting this project moving. And I thought Madeline could explain to us a little bit about the background and about the project, why it's important, and what we're doing here.
Very good. So I'm a member of the community. I used to live on Kent Street and now live a couple streets over, and having lived in the area for a while, noticed that this was, Aberdeen along this stretch is very busy. Sure. And it's also, as you can see, sort of a lot of young families, but also a mix of people, older people with disabilities, and a lot of reason to want to get from one side of Aberdeen to the other. On the south side of Aberdeen, there's trails and lots of parks. On the north side, you've got Lock Street, HAAA, several schools, and this busy road cutting through with a long stretch between lights where there was an opportunity to cross. So I think at that point, we had been chatting over many years with neighbors, frustrated with the way that the layout was, and we decided to touch base with you by email, and everything kind of went from there.
Yeah, thanks. It's been great. It was a petition process in this case as well, really a grassroots led process. It's really what we're trying to do here in Ward 1. That's the idea of, instead of just me deciding where these projects should go, it really should be citizen driven through this participatory budgeting process. So I think that's important. Good example of it in this case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I mean, we were very pleased at how responsive you were, and we really kind of got organized as neighbors in doing the petition. And now that the crosswalk is here, it's really a fantastic addition to making the neighborhood more walkable for everybody. And even recently there's been some adjustments made to the light so that it's very responsive, and you push the button and you can cross right away, and it really adds to the quality of life in the neighborhood. It's been great.
Well, thanks very much, Madeline. That's a great description. I should mention we're also putting in a very similar crossing at Main Street and Pearl Street to try and connect the Strathcona neighborhood to the Kirkendall neighborhood. I think walkability is one of the most important things we can do in our neighborhoods, and these are great examples and a great way to spend this money. So have a look at the website, brianmccaddy.ca, and look for the opportunity to propose a project, and then once we put it back up on the website, an opportunity to vote on which projects you'd like to see go ahead. Thanks very much.